In many organizations, data management lives in an organizational blind spot. This blind spot is not only about ownership, it is also about knowledge and about how teams are structured to work. IT teams usually have strong expertise. They understand the ERP, they understand infrastructure, they understand security, they understand support based on tickets. All of that knowledge is valuable, but it has very little to do with data management. Data management is not ERP management, and that difference is rarely understood. As a result, technology choices become biased. Transactional systems are used for analytics. OLTP platforms are treated as OLAP platforms. Performance degrades, complexity increases, and analytics suffers. From the IT perspective, this feels reasonable. They rely on what they know. They rely on their ERP ecosystem. And when problems appear, they fall back on their ERP partner. That partner usually sells more tools, more licenses, more modules, often expensive and often not designed for analytics. At the same time, BI teams operate under a very different logic. Their role is not to design systems. Their role is to deliver data. For them, a data request is just another ticket. They receive the request, they write a query they understand, they extract the data, they package it into files, and they throw it over the fence to analysts. This is not negligence. This is how they are measured. Speed of delivery, ticket resolution, not reuse, not sustainability, not enablement. BI teams are not focused on building operating models. They are not focused on designing scalable architectures. They are not focused on economic data platforms. They are focused on providing data. So analysts receive raw or semi-processed data sets, often with little context, little documentation, and no shared logic. Every analyst has to fend for himself. They rebuild transformations, they redefine metrics, they clean the same data again. Response times are measured in days, sometimes weeks, and slowly a pattern emerges. Some analysts are more technical. They learn the data, they learn the shortcuts, they become local heroes, and dependency increases. Knowledge concentrates again, not in systems, but in people. This is how organizations recreate the same risk over and over. Neither IT nor BI is doing something wrong. They are operating exactly as they were designed to operate. But neither group has the mandate, the knowledge, or the time to design a data management operating model. They do not know how to build reusable data products. They do not know how to enable analysts safely. And they do not know how to evolve the architecture over time. So the blind spot persists. More tickets, more files, more dashboards, more heroes, but trust does not improve and scale never arrives. None of this happens because people are careless. It happens because the system is incomplete. When IT is optimized for operations and BI is optimized for delivery, data management has nowhere to live. So organizations rely on tickets, files, and heroes. Over time, this creates a fragile equilibrium. Things work, but only because a few people hold everything together, and that fragility is not always visible, all until someone leaves, until something breaks, or until the organization tries to scale, and by then, it is already too late.